this was a very close call for the president, wasn't it?
It was a very close call for everyone, to be honest with you, because this was rather unusual in the sense that they were so crazy that they could actually airbomb, literally, by F-16 war aircrafts, the parliament, the palace, other sort of like the headquarters of police. So they were actually bombarding. It's like an enemy, force, literally. It's like, so these were really insane. So yes, a very close call for many of us and for much of the country. To be honest with you, had it not been for the courageous act of people from all walks of life, I think Turkey today would have been in a very different chaotic situation. So people have won, they stood up for democracy, and Turkey has avoided a big catastrophe.
The president has suggested that this had something to do with Fethullah Gulen and his supporters. Do you share that view?
Absolutely. There is plenty of evidence suggesting that is the case. First of all, I'll just give you one bit of evidence that is unquestionable. A few years ago, we sacked some of the chief of security because the movement, the Gulen movement, had significant infiltration in judiciary and in police and elsewhere. We were aware that the movement had significant presence within the army. And there's been some work on actually discharging them, or at least cleansing them of the system. And usually that meeting, the annual so-called High Council of Military meeting under the leadership of President Erdogan, takes place with the army chiefs, takes place in early August. So they probably tried to preempt that. So there is very close linkage across the board.
Already 7,000 people or more have been detained by Turkish authorities. Are there going to be more arrests?
This is basically an operation to pick up all those who are involved, because this was a massive campaign against a democratically elected government, and there's been a lot of killing of civilians, injuring of civilians.
How did you not see it coming, though?
Well, that's a good question. I think there has been vague intelligence reports that this may happen at some point. But, getting a definitive, who is doing it, who's plotting it, and when, that hasn't materialized. So there was always a concern that these, remnants or, of this movement may actually do something like that crazy. But again, the specifics of it were lacking. So I guess it's not hugely surprising that ultimately something has happened. But of course, usually the timing and the nature of it is very difficult to predict unless you are part of that network.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the eye right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.